Election Expenditure Monitoring General Instructions. Disclaimer: this training material is for use in training of election officials. It should not be referred as guideline of ECI. In case of any variance in this training material, the ECI guidelines, rules, laws shall prevail. Election expenditure can be classified into two types on the basis of legal provisions. Number 1. Expenditure permissible under the law, that is public meetings, posters, banners, vehicles, etc. In this case, the ceiling for expenditure comes under Rule 90 of Conduct of Election Rules 1961. Another type of expenditure can be classified as illegal expenditure, like distribution of money, gifts, liquor, or any other item among electors with the purpose of influencing them. Such type of expenditure of election expenses of the candidate should be stopped. Money power in election has to be stopped, and it will be stopped by imposing ceiling on election expenditure of the candidate. If ceiling exceeded by winning candidate, election petition can be filed before the Honorable High Court. No ceiling on expenditure by political party, but political parties submit the accounts of election expense within prescribed time limit, 75 days in case of assembly election and 90 days in case of Lok Sabha election. Legal sanction for seizure of unaccounted cash. Carrying cash is not illegal under any law and is not anathema to regular business. But if source is not disclosed, then Income Tax Department can seize it. If it is out of illegal foreign exchange, then ED can seize it. If it is suspected to be for bribery, terror, theft, narcotics, etc., then police authority can seize it. Measures by Election Commission. Candidate to open separate bank account for election expenses with any bank or post office at least one day before nomination. Bank account can be opened in joint name with the election agent and candidate. If the bank account is not opened at all, within 3 days of receipt of accounts, the district election officer shall issue a notice to the candidate, 3 days time to rectify the defect. The reply of the candidate will be examined by the DO, and he shall forward the copy of notice and reply of the candidate, if any, to the commission along with his or her comments. Candidate can have separate agent for election expenses. To incur all expenses by account pay check, if payment to a single party during election process exceeds ₹10,000, to submit the copy of the bank account along with the expenditure statements after 30 days of declaration of the result. Register of day-to-day accounts. To maintain day-to-day accounts of election expense, the register has to be maintained along with cash register and bank register. The signed bills and vouchers number are also to be entered in the register. The register along with bank passbook has to be produced before expenditure observer or any other authorized person for inspection on notified dates. If any discrepancy is pointed out, candidate has to reconcile the difference within stipulated time. Any public can get the copy of the register after inspection on payment of ₹1 per page. Meetings with district election officer and returning officer. District election officer will hold a meeting within 3 days of announcement of election with political parties to discuss the legal provisions and expenditure monitoring measures. Returning officer will hold a meeting with all candidates after allotment of symbols to discuss the expenditure monitoring measures. Training of candidates and election agents on expenditure monitoring will be done on the same day or a day after. Facilitation training of all candidates and election agents before 1 week of submission of final accounts. Measures for expenditure monitoring. Identification of expenditure sensitive pockets and expenditure sensitive constituencies prone to high election expenditure and corrupt practices on the basis of past history, profile of the constituency, and other developments. The expenditure monitoring mechanism will be further strengthened suitably in these constituencies. Accounting team for each constituency. Accounting team to maintain shadow observation register and folder of evidence for each candidate. Copy of DVD can be given to public after inspection, after paying the due fees. To compile the reports received from all expenditure teams and enter in shadow observation register on the same day. Expenditure observer to intimate to candidate the excess observed expense during inspection. Inspection of accounts of election expenditure. Candidates are required to maintain day-to-day accounts and produce for inspection 3 times or more before the expenditure observer or any officer authorized. Dates and timing of inspection to be notified in advance. Notice to be issued to candidate in case of failure to lodge accounts for inspection and FIR to be filed if failure continues under the section 171I of IPC. Withdrawal of permission for use of campaign vehicle if the failure continues in spite of notice. Measures for expenditure monitoring. Association of Income Tax Investigation Directorate to keep vigil over movement of illicit cash during election process through airports, major railway stations, hotels, farmhouses, financial brokers, cash couriers, pawn brokers and others. To keep watch on ostentatious expenditure during the election. To open a 24/7 call center to receive complaints from public. To send report to the Commission after verifying the assets and liabilities declared by the candidates during nomination. To compile list of political parties which are not filing IT return regularly. Other measures of expenditure monitoring mechanism. Information to be sought by DO from banks. Unusual and suspicious cash withdrawal or deposit of cash in a bank account exceeding ₹1 lakh during the process of election from bank account of candidates or spouse or his dependents as mentioned in the affidavit filed by the candidates, which is available in the CO's website. Any withdrawal of cash and deposit of cash exceeding ₹1 lakh in the account of the political party during the election process. Any other suspicious cash transactions which might be used for bribing the electors. If the amount of cash deposit or withdrawal is more than ₹10 lakh, then such information shall be passed on to the nodal officer of the Income Tax Department for taking necessary action under the income tax laws. The Investigation Directorate and Financial Intelligence Unit to send suspicious cash withdrawal report to Income Tax Department on a real-time basis. The Directorate of Revenue Intelligence will keep watch on the international airports and Enforcement Directorate on cash movement and report suspicious instances to the Investigation Directorate of Income Tax, BSF and SSB to keep greater vigil on border. Appeal by DO to political parties, candidates and public not to carry large sum of cash. Star campaigners. The travel expense of star campaigners will be exempted. List of star campaigners to be submitted to CO and the Commission within 7 days of the notification, and travel expense of the star campaigners of allied party are not exempted. The candidate or party shall inform about the travel plan of the aircraft or helicopter 24 hours in advance for landing and takeoff in non-commercial airports to DO for security purpose. Candidate shall inform the RO concerned within 5 days of landing about the hiring charges paid or payable for helicopter aircraft and name of the political party in case hiring charges borne by it. If the star campaigner travels with the candidate, then 50% of the travel expenses will be added in the account of the candidate. If the candidate shares the pandal with the star campaigner or his photo or poster with his name is exhibited in the meeting, then the meeting expense will be added to his account. Exemption of travel expenses. If any attendant, security guard, medical attendant, any representative of electronic media, print media, or any person, including any member of the party, not being a candidate in the constituency and not playing any role in election campaign for the candidate. SOP for checking of helicopters, aircrafts in commercial airports. The Bureau of Civil Aviation Authority instructions are: during election process, proper frisking and pre-embarkation checking of all persons, screening, physical checking of baggage to be done. No prior permission for landing takeoff at commercial airports from DO, but ATC to keep records of all such private aircrafts, helicopters, and make available such information to the CO and DO within 3 days of landing or takeoff. The CO to share this information with EO for accounting purpose. ATC to inform the CO and DO of the district concerned about the travel plan of chartered aircrafts, helicopters as early as possible, preferably half an hour in advance. CISF to inform the Income Tax Department if cash above Rs 10 lakh or bullion in 1 kg or more is detected in poll-bound states. The enforcement agencies like CSF, State Police and Income Tax Department to develop their internal SOP in a way that the entire event, right from the detection to seizure or release at the airport, is captured by CCTV or video camera. Checking of helicopter aircraft in non-commercial airports. For such a non-commercial airstrips, helipads, during election process, physical checking of all baggage brought out of the aircraft to be done by the flying squad, local police authorities, in coordination with the pilot of the aircraft. Body frisking to be avoided unless there is specific information. For airstrips, helipads not used for commercial purposes, application to be made to the DO concerned 24 hours in advance by candidate or political party, giving details of travel plan, place of landing in district and names of passengers. Every candidate shall inform the RO concerned within 5 days in writing regarding the details of expenditure incurred on hiring such crafts and name of political party if party has borne the expenses with the names of the passengers. Rally expenses. All public rallies and public meetings after announcement and even before notification to be videographed for monitoring party expenses. This will not be added in the account of the candidate. Rally expenses for filing nomination to be included. Public who attended the rally in their own vehicle without receiving any payment or without any flag, banner or photo of candidate not to be included. Commercial vehicles used for rally to be included in expenses. Notional cost of fuel and driver salary of one personal vehicle used by the candidate to be added. One vehicle of district level party officer will be exempted if he is not the candidate. If a group of candidates are present in rally or meeting, the expenses to be apportioned amongst all. Printing pamphlets, banners and posters. The print and electronic media, cable network and FM radio will be closely monitored. Prior approval of CO or DO before any broadcast or telecast. Press or publisher name and address, number of copies and amount charged to be mentioned in all printed material, including media advertisement, and sent to CO or DO immediately. Advertisement in print media to be covered under section 127A of RP Act 1951. Monitoring of vehicles. Candidate to submit before RO details of vehicle proposed to be used and obtain permission in writing. Permission letter to be displayed on the windscreen of the vehicle. Permission given to a particular candidate being used by another, vehicle to be seized, and expenditure for an entire period to be added in the account of candidate who is actually using it. Notification of rates by DO. DO to notify the local rates of construction of pandals and hiring of vehicles and other expenses in consultation with the political parties before notification. Rates should not be unrealistic and should take into account the local ground realities. If the candidate or party feels that the rates are excessive, they may take up the issue with the DO immediately after notification of such rates, and DO shall consider such requests. Other instructions. If candidate attends a community kitchen during election campaign, other than those organized by religious communities and normal ceremonies like marriage, etc., the entire expenditure will be added as is election expenditure. If the vehicle permitted to any independent candidate or any other candidate is found carrying campaign material of another candidate or being used for campaign for any other candidate, the entire expenditure on the vehicle from the date of permission will be added to the candidate using it for his campaign, and permission will be withdrawn. Other monitoring measures. Daily production, distribution and offtake of liquor in the state is to be monitored and close watch over inter-state border. The bookings of marriage halls and mandaps to be monitored. Distribution of gift items and cash coupons to be closely monitored. Unusual cash deposit, withdrawal in account of SHG and NGOs. Disbursal of wages under ongoing government schemes only in presence of government officials during elections. Lodging of accounts of election expenses. Candidates are required to lodge their accounts of election expenses with the DO within 30 days of declaration of result in manner prescribed, along with the register of election expenses. Documents required to be filed are Part 1 to Part 6 of abstract statement signed by the candidate, copy of bank statement, affidavit signed by the candidate, register of day-to-day accounts with all bills and vouchers in original, copies of expenditure related notices issued by RO and replies to such notices, reply to discrepancies pointed out at the time of inspection, affidavit of asset and liability. To file affidavit of asset and liability along with nomination of self, spouse and dependent children as per revised format. Affidavit to contain actual value and cost of addition to immovable assets along with market value, bank deposit and shares. Actual liabilities including government dues and disputed liabilities, PAN of self, spouse and children, and income tax paid as per last return. Cases pending and conviction orders obtained in criminal cases written by political parties. Political parties are required to file their statement of election expenses with the Commission within 75 days of assembly election and 90 days for parliamentary election. Political parties are also required to file with the Commission the list of donations received with names and address of donors. Political parties are also required to file their annual audited accounts with the Income Tax Department. Training. COs will organize a facilitation training program at a state level with all registered political parties on the new mechanism of election expenditure monitoring. ROs will organize facilitation training program with all candidates or their election agents immediately after allotment of symbols. DOs will organize second facilitation training program within 1 week before the last date of submission of account of election expenses on procedure for lodging of accounts with DO and consequences of failure. Legal provisions. Indian Penal Code 1860. Section 171B for bribery, imprisonment up to 1 year. Section 171F, punishment for undue influence or personation at an election, imprisonment up to 1 year or fine or both. Section 171H, illegal payment in connection with an election, fine up to ₹500. Section 171I, failure to keep election accounts, fine up to ₹500. Representation of People Act 1951, Section 10A, disqualification for failure to lodge account of election expenses, 3 years from the date of order. Section 77, Account of election expenses and maximum thereof. Section 78. Lodging of account with the district election officer. Section 123. Corrupt practices. Section 127A. Restriction on the printing of pamphlet, posters, etc. Imprisonment up to 6 months or fine up to rupees 2000 or both. Conduct of election rule 1961. Section 86. Particulars for account of election expenses. Section 87. Notice by district election officer for inspection of accounts. Section 88. Inspection of account and obtaining copies thereof. Section 89. Report by the district election officer as to the lodging of the account of election expenses and the decision of the election commission thereon. Section 90. Maximum election expenses. In this video, we have seen general instructions as far as election expenditure monitoring is concerned. If you have any doubt or want any clarification, then you can contact through the mail as shown on the screen. For other videos on rules and regulations, you can visit the web address as shown on the screen. Thank you.